Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Bars and Barbells. I'm Phil with my co-host, the lovely, the beautiful, the amazing Samantha.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
We got Pantera, part 2. We did Domination from Pantera.
Yes.
That was the live video from Moscow that we did on the last one. It was a pretty harsh track. Lots of energy.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy guitar riff, I think, in there, as if I remember, with the break. And obviously, you know, crowd energy was off the chain
Wild.
in that one.
Yeah. Couldn't even imagine being there live.
I think it would have been even more kind of like wow for us if we hadn't seen the Metallica version of them, you know, doing the Creeping Death. I think we watched that one there, right? So that setting, we weren't totally blown away by seeing the crowd and stuff there.
Yeah.
It was more, you know, we were interested in the performance in that one. So anyways, you guys were saying on the heels of that, because it was, we had discussed, it was hard to hear his vocal.
Yeah.
But you guys were saying, I think his name's Phil, ironically enough. And he has a great vocal. And you guys were saying we should check it out on this one. And this is also a request from one of our subscribers. And we really appreciate the support, David. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. I don't know if you just saw our cat go screaming
Tiffany
by.
just zipped by.
She's getting ready for cemetery gates. So hopefully, now that sounds really bad. I'm gonna.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna take that back, not send that out into the universe. She's getting ready for Pantera.
Yes.
It's a better way to
For
put
high
that.
energy going.
We protect Tiffany at all costs.
Yes.
Right? And look, you can see it. She's totally off put by that comment.
Like, excuse me.
Anyways, it was great suggestion that we're looking forward to doing. Well, I don't know if it was a great suggestion. I'm lying, David.
We're about to find out. If
I'm
it's a great
hoping it's a great suggestion from David. Anyways, I'm going to shut up. Let's just get into some Pantera cemetery gates because I'm just digging my own grave here, pun intended. And you ready?
Yes.
Let's
do it.
Is this some conspiracy? Crucified for no sins. Image beneath me, lost within my plans for life. It all seems so unreal. I'm a man caught in half in this world, left to my misery. Well, I guess you took my youth and gave it all away.
this is a vast contrast to what we heard from the first Pantera song.
Yeah.
Not even close to what I was expecting. It's very melodic comparatively to the first one that we did. The changes between the subtle, bring you in with the lyrics and telling the story and catching your emotions and all that, and then this driving percussion and heavy guitar riffs come in and change the whole dynamic of the song, and lull you in again, and I think highlighting some of the peaks and valleys and the extremes and the emotions and the feelings of the topics that he's talking about. So I'm just kind of blown away though by the difference in what we heard from Domination
so
to this
different,
one.
complete 180.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really do enjoy his vocal in this. Like, people were saying that if you found it hard to understand him or hear his vocal in the other one, like, you should listen to this because it highlights it a lot, and it does exactly that.
It's not even comparable to
Yeah.
me. His vocal is like 100 times better in this.
Yeah, so different.
And he's got like this grittiness to it and gets into these like little pockets with it that I feel like are really, really difficult from, this type of sound, but still making it sit in perfectly with the song that they're trying to convey here and the message that they're trying to discuss.
Yeah.
And, using that inflection in a certain way in the vocal to highlight maybe a little more pain or something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the grittiness and the rawness of his voice does complement that message of the kind of despair or the emotionalness of the song.
Yeah. And any of the lyrics that have stood out to you thus far that you've seen?
I just have noticed he's talking a lot. First of all, he's talking to a reverend, and just kind of talking about that he's going through something like a trial or tribulation, like something very hard, emotional. That he had said, he's being punished for sins that he didn't commit. So obviously he's going through something that he feels like why did this happen to me type situation. Had mentioned losing someone. He said she, so I'm assuming that's probably his partner or somebody important in his life as a female from where we've gotten thus far. But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, no, I think you summarized it pretty well. So let's see what the back half has.
Yes.
If you're watching over me, someplace far above, I must reverse my life. I can't live in the past and set my soul free. Belong to me at last. Through all those complex years, I thought I was alone. I didn't care to look around and make this world my own. And when she died, I should have cried and spared myself some pain. You left me incomplete, all alone as the memories still remain. The way we were, the chance to save my soul, and my concern is now in vain. Believe the word, I will unlock my door and pass the cemetery.
Crazy.
Crazy vocal at the end. The scream pitch, like normally I'm not a huge fan of that, and I've mentioned that in other videos, but I thought that sounded awesome, especially knowing what we heard in Domination to then hearing that. It's just wild that, as you guys were saying in some of those comments, that this is why we should listen to it, and totally see why, because it was representative of great range, great vocal ability, but the guitar solo obviously in there was crazy. I mean, alongside with those riffs, and they're great.
I also liked how the guitar solo was awesome, but how they brought in like the stronger percussion towards the end of it and really built on that before his vocal came back in again as well. I like that.
Yeah, and so we got into a little more of the lyrics in the back half, and kind of sounded like he was, committing discussing committing suicide to be with somebody almost.
Yeah. Who he lost.
Yeah. So his pain and all that. Anyways, it was a great song. I thought it was a great recommendation. Really enjoyed the different side of things.
Yeah, it was really cool to see that versatility in the group.
Not what I was expecting at all.
No, either.
So, pleasant surprise. And you guys were right, as you guys often are, that they have some wide-ranging versatility. So, hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to Cemetery Gates, Pantera. I did.
Yeah,
you
me
did.
too. Yeah, that was great.
If you did, hit the like button, leave us a comment, hit the button to subscribe. If not, you're missing out, I'm telling you. And then if you do, we'll be back tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.